Welcome, Transformer fans. My name is Composite Enerjoe, and today's review is on the Transformers Authentics. That's right, Authentics Bravo class Optimus Primal. And here he is in his beast mode, which is very nice looking. As time passes, I start digging this Authentics line more and more because they're getting more and more impressive, like the few that I encounter. But this one might honestly be my favorite of the Authentics. This is actually a really good figure, and I'm telling you right now, and I recommend y'all get it because this is a nice solid figure. So Bravo class is roughly the size of like the older Scout class, or more, if you're more familiar with it, like Legends class. I don't want to say Core class, because Core class is a bit on the smaller-ish size. This is more, I would say, Legends class. Even though Core class is whatever. I can equate it better with like a Scout or Core, because this actually is a little bit bigger. So yeah, here is Optimus Primal and his iconic silverback gorilla. What I'm assuming either lowland gorilla or silverback gorilla. And here it is, and it looks very nice. Get that head sculpt. Very nice. I don't recall him ever having red eyes while in beast mode, but he does have red eyes in his... Pretty sure he has red eyes in his... Yeah, he does. I just double checked, and yeah, he does have red eyes in his robot mode. So yeah, articulation, more or less, it's the same you're gonna get in his robot mode. So head can move up, and the ape head can go up and down. Arm can go around and out, and a slight ball joint at his ape arm. Legs can go, ball joint there. So a restricted ball joint there, and ball joint at his feet. And even though you're not really supposed to move that all that much, and that's about it. These blue parts up here, let me just take them off really quick, are removable. These are actually his accessories. These are his weapons. These are two little blasters that you can peg onto his back, like so, or onto here for like over-the-shoulder cannons, which I believe in the original figure he had that. Like that was a feature. He had the flip-out missiles, so that simulates that. And we'll just put that off to the side. And yeah, I lost my train of thought for a second. Okay, now I'm back. I zonked out for a second there. But yeah, these things I'll just put off to the side, but those are his weapons. And yeah, that's pretty much it for his beast mode. Very cool, very nice. Like I said, I really like this figure. So let's get on with transformation, which is fairly simple. First off, stretch out the legs. Put this up. Bring out the arms, and then pull this assembly back. Pull this back to reveal the heads. Pull up. Flip around. Push in. And I've come to realize that this feature here, this face flipping feature, apparently that's very common with Optimus Primals. Saying that now. I've started noticing that. Oh, and then you flip out the chest. Put it back. Rotate the waist. Then bring down the arms. Bring down the arms. And as you can see, the transformation was very simple, but still very reminiscent of Optimus Primal. Like, a lot of those transformations are present in like the original figure and in the original like CGI model. So yeah, here he is. Let's get a closer look at that head sculpt, which is very nice. Like, this is basically OG Primal, just with a lot more, just with less paint apps, like just blue with just 3 colors. But very nice. Detailing is also very nice all over. Like, this is a very good figure for what it is. Like, I would not have expected the Authentics line to pull something this impressive out. Like, if you told me that this was like a legacy, like if you add just like a bit more articulation, this could pass off as like a legacy core class figure or something, or even a studio series core class. Obviously, I say legacy because, you know, yeah, like I wouldn't be surprised if they do eventually, because as of right now, there isn't one. Right now, we're up to Legacy Evolution, and their current core class figures available does not include a tiny Optimus Primal. So this would be the closest thing you have available, and it's very nice. Again, you just add a little more detailing and a little more articulation. This could pass off as a core class figure. Very nice. Articulation, head can turn left and right. I think, no, turn left and right, swivels. It doesn't have a ball joint head. Arms, same here, in and out, just with the shoulder. And the fact, like, he doesn't have a true elbow, but it's like a small ball joint here. I don't know why, just limited there. But then, this was a really nice feature. They has molded on his arm his arm cannons. That is really cool. I was very surprised when I noticed that on this figure. He does have his cannons, his arm cannons just there. He does have a waist, which is very nice. Legs can go out that far, forward, back. Very nice bend at the knee, which is on a little ball joint, as you can see there. And the feet are on a ball joint. And he has the actual piston molded in as well, down to even here. And yeah, so he's very articulated. I think he might be, as of right now, the most articulated Authentics figure that I've encountered. Granted, again, I don't really see them all that often in the wild, but when I do, they're fairly simple figures. But this guy has honestly very solid. And back to his accessories, these things, he can hold them. So you can have him hold his blaster, but that doesn't look right in my opinion, since the Primal isn't known for like holding actual weapons. All of his weapons are usually built in, minus, you know, the swords. The swords and the mace that was on the original figure. So what I like to do, and I'm pretty sure this was the intended purpose with these blasters, is to put him on his back, and this will simulate his jetpack. Yeah. I don't know if a lot of people, I'm pretty sure a lot of people remember that he did it all the time. Like, original Optimus Primal's robot mode had a jetpack, and he would use that to, fly around. So that's how I like to have these things on here. I don't like to take these off, just put them down sideways. They say sideways facing downward on his back to simulate the jetpack. Because a lot of the even the original figure didn't really have the jetpack. It had a bunch of other features, but there was no jetpack. That's like one of the features they don't really go to. Even like the Kingdom Optimus Primal, the more recent like cartoon version of Primal, doesn't have a jetpack. Yet this one kind of does. I love it. That's enough gushing onto size comparisons. So we have the Legion class Cliff Jumper and the Deluxe class Ratchet. You can see he's right in the middle, but he's a little bit taller than what I've seen of like a core class. So that's why I say he's more Scout and maybe a larger Legends. So yeah, very nice figure. So as you can tell, I honestly recommend this figure if you can hunt him down. He's very solid. He's honestly my favorite of the Authentics one. And I'm not just saying that because it's Primal. This is honestly a solid figure. Very nice. All you need is like a little more paint apps. A little more paint. And like to really bring out those details. And maybe a bit more articulation. Just a little bit. All you need is like a proper like actual moving elbow. Like an actual bending elbow. And he'd be fine. He would be an easy Studio Series core class figure. He'd be on the larger side, which would be very appreciated. So yeah, this has been my review of the Transformers Authentics Bravo class Optimus Primal. Overall, awesome figure. You should get it. Fantastic. If you see this, get it. It's great. It's a great figure. This completely surprised me of how good this was. And I kind of dug the Authentics to begin with. Like the few that I have, I liked. They were pretty good. But this one honestly blew me away. So yeah. This has been my review of that. This is Composite Enerjoe signing off. Peace out and be safe.